RHONJ fans are calling out Ruelas as repulsive for dating his 4 stepdaughters. The controversial subject was brought up on his wife, Teresa Giudice's Turning the Tables podcast. So what was discussed, and does he date Milania, Gia, Adriana, and Gabriella? Keep reading for more details. RHONJ fans call Ruelas repulsive for dating stepdaughters. Fans have not cared for Ruelas for some time now. There has been something sketchy about the 49-year-old essentially since he came into Teresa Giudice's life. He had her in a love bubble, and though he claimed that he was into zen and calming, he certainly knew how to wind her up and vice versa. It started to get strange when Louis claimed he wore Teresa's late father's pajamas. Then he alleged that he had famed P.I. Bo Dietl investigating the entire cast of RHONJ and had dirt on all of Teresa's co-stars. That was more than enough to make stomachs turn. Now, something new has been revealed, and for some, it is very off-putting. Apparently, Teresa's producer shared how much he loves Louis. Not only that, he also discussed how great of a stepfather Louis is to Teresa's 4 daughters, Milania, Gia, Gabriella, and Adriana. According to Monsters and Critics, producer Pat had this to say: "I don't know if you want me to say this or not, but I think it's awesome about how him and the girls go out individually for date nights and just spend time together. That's the coolest thing." Pat came to learn this detail after hanging out with the family for a few days. He noted how it was clear that the girls love Louis and the feeling is mutual. Teresa quickly responded, "I know he makes me feel bad, because then I'm like, I have to do that too." Though it may sound sweet in theory, fans who heard this got creeper vibes from Ruelas. Louis date night with the daughters? Did I hear that right? If so, that's repulsive. Always trying to sell Louis. I wear your dad's pajamas. I date your nieces. Going too far. What really got followers going was the term date night. They felt that was inappropriate for Ruelas to use that with his stepdaughters. More so, for Teresa Giudice to be okay with that was an even bigger problem. The fact Teresa quietly said, "I don't mind," tells us a lot more about what she thinks about Louis' date nights with the daughters than she realizes. There was also the idea that everyone had to keep selling Louis as this amazing man. When someone is that good, there does not have to be a constant bragging about them. Finally, there was a question of who producer Pat was. Some wondered if he was on Teresa's payroll, so he had to say these niceties. What do you think of Louis taking the stepdaughters on date nights? Is this pushing it too far? Let us know and watch RHONJ Sundays on Bravo.